Matt here, co-founder of Big League Clean. We built a seven-figure commercial cleaning business in under 3 years into multiple states. And one of the biggest reasons we got there was automation. So not the stuff we learned from other people, things that we built, systems that we built on our own to solve our own problems. And today I'm going to show you how one of our favorite automations worked. It's called the missed call recovery system. Okay. Early on in Big League Clean, how this all originated, basically, we were losing leads. And we had no idea why. Basically, someone would call. Let's say we were out on a job, in a meeting, we were just slammed, right? As business owners, and we'd miss it, and that was it. And they were gone, basically. And in commercial cleaning, one contract can be worth $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, and missing that call, that singular call, could mean all of that. Now, we didn't understand because we would call them back a day later, right? We'd call them back 5 hours later. We'd get no response, and then it's called from there. So what we did was we built a system that made sure that never happened again. Now, the problem was initially nobody leaves voicemails, right? That's just the reality. And if you don't respond fast, they move on, right? Speed to lead. They're going to call another business right after they call you if you don't answer. And then that most likely will be the business they're going to go with unless they're getting multiple businesses to get quotes from. But still, it's those businesses out of the ones they get quotes from that answer, right, that they're probably going to choose. And if you don't answer, you don't get to set up the walkthrough, you don't get the chance to close the business. Now, with this system, what we're looking to do here is capture information immediately through a webhook, right? And what the webhook is it's basically the ear of the system. The webhook is listening, whether it's through RingCentral, Dialpad, Google Voice, Go High Level, doesn't matter. Whatever your phone system is through to your business, that is where the webhook is going to be listening for a call coming in. And the second it's missed, not answered, what's going to happen is the webhook is going to trigger. Now, right after that, this system and how we built it, it's going to try to enrich the actual caller. You need to have Apollo Pro. So Apollo is like a lead scraping platform. You need to have Pro for it. Now, Apollo searches their database of 270 million contacts. If they find a match to that number that called your business, and off they do, sometimes they don't though, they can pull back the entire profile, right? They can find the company, the job title, the work email, the LinkedIn, the size of the company, everything, right? But what the reality is sometimes it won't be able to find that information, right? So what's going to happen then? Let's say it does find that information. It's going to format the caller data. No matter what, it's going to put the number that it got from that missed call into your CRM or your organization sheet. For us right now, we're using just a low-level CRM of Google Sheets to show this as an example. Typically, we use Go High Level to organize our leads. Now, if all the information is included in the Apollo search, it's going to look like this, okay? It's going to show like this, where it shows the company, the title, the email, the LinkedIn, the industry, right? It's going to show all that information, including the actual name and then an email that's guessing for that individual for the company. Now, this is what it looks like for an actual notification from our internal system, right? Alert, missed call just came in, shows their information, the enrichment. Realistically, if this is not here, it'll show, right, the phone, and then there'll be no enrichment, right? Because all it has is the phone number. So if you don't have Apollo Pro, that's okay. It'll just show, hey, this person called in, basically. So that's the first couple steps in this process. Now, as it pushes forward, right, it's gonna go to new lead or existing client. It's gonna track to see whether this is someone that we've never, had any contact with before based on that number or not. And what it's going to do for new leads, it's going to send them an email with 2 clean options. It's either going to be fill out a 60-second intake form so we can call you back fast, or book a time directly on your calendar. This is what it looks like right here. Okay, you can screenshot of that if you want to look further into it. But after that, once we actually are able to get them to book something on the calendar, let's say we do, you're probably wondering, okay, what if there are, spam calling, marketing agencies calling, people that are not prospects in my business that I don't want to work with, right? What if they're calling? Well, what's going to happen is we set up filters because we realize this could be an issue. This is my calendar, what it looks like. If you click that link, now this is what it would be. These are required fields with asterisks, so they must fill out this information. Name, email, company name, what do you need help with, and additional notes, right? A true prospect will fill out this information. If it's spam, they will probably fill it out with false information. And even better, if it is a real prospect, typically you're able to double check it against the Apollo information in the system, which is the real hack here. So once they confirm it, it'll be on your calendar. You can either deny it or accept it. If it's spam, obviously, you know what to do. You can deny it, but you have the choice is the point. For clients, it's a little bit different, where the message is going to be warmer, more personal. We don't, no existing clients need to fill out the form. We can just respond to them. Hey, what do you need? Why are you calling us, John? How can we help out? Or is there any issues, right? So we already know that. So we just acknowledge it, tell them some of our team is going to reach out, and basically that is the whole system. So that's the missed call recovery system. Very useful at Bigly Clean. Been a huge benefit to us. Hope you guys find it useful. If you want the exact drag and drop template, you don't have to build this out yourself, right? And kind of guess it. It's in my Skool group, right? $49 a month. You'll get access to 8 total templates that we use in Bigly Clean, drag and drop. So all you're going to do is drag the template, drop it into your n8n.com, and it will be working for your company. All right, guys. See you on the next one.